mayor's comments.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to interrupt, I'd like to make a motion to amend the agenda.
Oh, okay,
We have, I know this was done, you know,
right.
but we have, no public comments in this, anywhere in the agenda.
Okay, let's put,
Way down there.
Pay attention, Troy.
Where else?
right under mayor comments. Yeah, we're going to start doing it once.
Oh, okay.
In the meeting, it just, it's kind of redundant.
Oh, okay, well, then,
You withdraw
I
your
withdraw my
motion.
motion. My apologies.
Let's see, reports. Mayor's comments, I have no comment. Reports, clerk treasurer. Things are
Trying to let
going,
people know when I can be here, if they would come to the office, otherwise email me, put stuff in the box. Currently enterprise account has 24,032.75. This account has 252,771.90. General account has 67,698.28, and the community account has 51,976.
thank you, Julie. Maintenance ain't here. I've been doing part of it, Tim's been doing part of it, we're going to have to figure something out tonight. I don't have the time to do everything, so.
Well, we really don't have time to wait to advertise to get a maintenance plan. We get probably a couple of weeks with the stuff that's gonna be done. Pipe picked up, machines put away, oil changed, all machinery greased, we got full water filters.
Sure.
Doing some of that, he said he was working on equipment and stuff.
There's still a lot to do.
That was-
Still sitting outside.
That was on his list. I think we got, the last thing we got done was, but there is a ton of stuff. The filter's gotta be done now.
Well,
It's
also
fun.
gotta get that, lead needed up before it goes. Lead pipe,
Water.
water pipes.
We gotta try to figure out what kind of pipe he's going in detail. If they got lead, we're gonna have to replace it eventually. And it's a state requirement that's making us do this. So I would suggest you got time to do it, Tim. I don't.
I don't really wanna do it, but it's gotta be done.
And it's going to take a hell when you get to doing all of that, it's all piled up. It's up to the council.
Have they been getting done? I heard that they weren't even getting done
For how long?
for a while.
For a while. As far as,
Is there any record? That's what is there any records for any of this being done?
there's supposed to be a record in his office, but as far as the sewer filters, I don't know that they got them this spring.
So he should have a record of everything, shouldn't they be done up till now?
There should be, but good luck finding it.
So why weren't they in the last administration to get this? And then
I
all of a
just-
sudden we got it.
You know, I'm not saying that he did get it done or didn't get it done, I can't, you know, I'm not gonna put any blame anywhere, but I don't know what's been done.
Yeah, they just need to be done.
Julie, comments? Yeah, we gotta get something going here, everybody up here needs to, we need to talk about it instead of me just saying we've gotta do it.
We need to get a new job description so we can get posts out there to hire somebody.
Well, yeah, but in the meantime, we've gotta get, in 2 weeks, it may be too late.
Right.
We've gotta get going on something. Roy?
I'm not sure.
I
twice a while, you go around every house and start pulling them sewer filters and doing sludge judge tests. And cleaning every filter, it's getting a little bit colder out now to be cleaning them out.
I don't see them doing any of that. I mean, I've seen them come to the house once in a while, but I've never seen them pull filters or anything. That's, but how are we gonna get it done now?
Well, if Tim wants to get somebody to help him to do all of that, I have no problem, but I'm not going to vote in it because, it's up to you guys. I gotta abstain. I'm trying to get the conversation going.
May I ask for clarification, is the things that you're talking about right now, the screening and the filters, is that something that's done every year?
Twice a year.
Twice a year? Thank you, sir.
Well, there's no more discussion, Mr. Mayor, let's move on.
Gotta get somebody in there to do it, and I need help, because it's too much work in a short amount of time.
I do, but you guys ain't gonna like it. I would suggest you get asking, just as much about this as most people would be in there. Stuff is, he's a little older and slower, but he's got on equipment with maintenance, changing oil. He would be good for helping replace filters. But somebody's got to take care of that sewer plant. I can't go down there every morning. Until we get somebody competent. I haven't, but I'm sure there's probably no problem. Okay, do I have a motion for Ken and Randy to get all of this, like, maintenance, do I have a second? All those in favor? Abstain? Motion passes. I've got a person that's interested in it, but I just can't see him. But he said he would think about it. BJ,
Yes, sir, am I up?
you're up.
Jen went before me. That's
Oh.
good.
That's what you.
She always steals my thunder anyway, so I'll go first.
There you go.
It's okay,
Yeah,
I'll
but
be here,
Jen
I'll
takes
on the
less time than you.
Shh.
Actually, no.
No anything for the peanut gallery.
Listen here, mister.
So, obviously, if you read the paper, I went to the commissioners meeting last Tuesday. Barbara Green put a great article in the paper, which is very nice, and things went well there, so I was pretty nervous going in there, but I thought our side of the story needed to be told, so if you wanna hear the rest of the story, then buy a paper and read it. We do have the highway cleanup this Saturday. We're gonna start at 10 o'clock. Barley at the Highway Cafe said whoever comes and helps us out with the highway cleanup, he will buy a hamburger and french fries for them at the cafe, so come and help us out and get a free lunch. If not, then I'll eat 2 burgers, I don't care. Yes, ma'am.
Will you, be signing something or whatever that they did come and help, so that
Yes.
just anybody wouldn't
So
drop
we
in
don't
and
get,
say?
we don't get people
"Thank
coming
you."
and stealing my hamburger.
Yeah,
Show up with a moon pie.
Yes. Yeah, we'll get like a signing sheet or something so we have record of that.
Thank you.
We're also gonna qualify on Saturday with our rifles and our duty weapons, so. Also, the cameras at the shop for some reason weren't working. So Jeff came and looked at those and got those back up and running. I'm not sure why they were off or what was going on, but they are up and also started getting fuel there at the shop, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to turn my fuel card into, but I think there's been 3 times I filled up, but I still have it, but I'll turn it when I need to turn it in, so. There's still tourists and hunters coming through, so once again, just be cognizant of the traffic, cause it's slowed down a little bit, but not a whole lot, so just when you're crossing the street for the post office, make sure you hurry speedily and don't walk. Just kidding. Other than that, not a whole lot, things are going good for the police department, and that's all.
Wow.
Wow.
You're welcome. Tim promised would be under an hour, so I want to do my part of that too, so.
PJ,
Yes,
can
ma'am.
I interject just something about our discussion last week about the blinking signs?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Interject.
I brought a couple, papers that, are surveys that they have done about how they do cut down on the speeding in very, busy areas. Okay, we're busy here, say, from May till October.
Uh-huh.
And, if anybody wants to read about it, there was some put up back there. And if you need more, I can make more, but I would just like people to look at them and see what it tells about, what they do say about them. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I just wanted to let everybody know that.
And I'd like to thank the 3 of you for going to the commissioners meeting and doing what you did for the town. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Can I just say,
My pleasure.
you know, really, the article was great, but what really came across, I think, when BJ was talking, was that just the whole issue of safety and why it's important, you know, why speed enforcement is important, and why a lot of the things that they do are important, not just for the safety of the people here in town, but also the safety of the officers. So.
You're up, Janet.
Alrighty, well, you guys have my report there, so you can see all the numbers. Let's see. You know, things are slowing down a little bit. We're still way ahead for payments so far. There's a few more have come in, and then also the deferrals are still coming in, so, things are moving ahead. The, payments will pick up probably next week. What we did back in, August was we cut off because it was getting overwhelming for the court, so looking at things slowing down, so we cut off the court date for people in August on August 18th. So the 19th and later, their court date is actually next week. So people don't pay until their court date is looming. So we'll have a whole lot more payments coming in over the next week. Let's see. So that's that for the number side. Court is next Friday, the 20th. We don't have any bench trials scheduled, but we have a bunch of sentencing hearings that are on the phone, and then a whole bunch of people calling in.
Donuts provided.
Crime fighting biscuits.
Crime fighting biscuits provided.
Just another reminder, court for November is on Tuesday, November 14th. So, just an odd day.
If you come in here, make sure you turn your phone off.
That's right, yes.
Please.
Let's see, highway cleanup, BJ talked about that. What he didn't say was after we finish this one, they're gonna put Manderson Police Department on the sign up here for the highway cleanup. So, Halloween party is Saturday, October 28th. I was wondering if we could get approval to spend up to $100 out of the community fund for that, just for cookies. And I think we have a whole bunch of decorations left from last year, but we need to find them.
Yeah, I
And
see.
that's like the top, you know, that's like way
Yeah.
top of the range for that.
Yeah. I see no problem with it.
I'll make a motion for the police department use $100 of the community fund for, snacks and treats.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Julie, do you wanna give them a check or?
I just
charge them?
I'll charge him, yeah.
Okay,
If we need something from Amazon, I'll just order it, and
Yeah.
if I need money for, cookies, I'll let you know.
Okay, sounds good.
So, Julie and I have been working together,
Yeah.
so, no problem. And then, I do have another request, so, we have Acrobat Reader, and I have a copy of the full Acrobat program, which allows you to edit PDF documents, put them together, change text, things like that. And I've been using my copy to make documents for court, so that I can go through and create, like, bond condition documents for the judge, and motions and things like that, so that it just goes a lot faster and they're not handwritten anymore. But it would be really nice to just have it on my computer here. And the subscription for the full Acrobat is about $240 a year. And I would just like approval to get that. So then it would just streamline a whole lot of things.
okay. Any discussion?
I would agree it's necessary, there's stuff I try to create here, because we don't have it, then I have to do it at home.
Okay, got a motion?
Motion to pay the subscription for the full Adobe Acrobat.
Second?
I second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
Thank you. All right, great. I am spoiled.
Keep asking for stuff.
Keep asking for stuff. BJ needs a raise.
Maria, make sure you put that in the paper, Janet is spoiled.
I think that's it. On my report, any questions?
I have none.
Okay, yeah,
Thank
things are
you.
going well, thank you.
Bill approval. They're regular bills.
I'll make a motion to approve the bills.
Do I have a second?
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Old business, go to ordinance. Second reading.
Go ahead and make a motion to, pass the second reading of the new bill ordinance.
Do I have a second?
Second?
Am I wrong on the second?
No, you're right.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Let the record show Troy voted no. If I may,
There's a couple things in the one that we're having submitted that I am just not comfortable with passing the approval on. So, for, under number 16, the governing body has the right to inspect property at any time to make sure the rules of the ordinance are being followed. I personally think that's asking of our jobs. That's why we have a police department.
well, that's just give Manderson the authority to do it.
We already have that already listed in our current ordinances. If they violate it, then it's under penalty under section 41C-5.
Well, then we ought to amend that to read as you said.
I would just take it out. I'm
We
gonna
can
do
do
that.
that.
Yeah, and as for the setup, if we set it up the way it's set as, it's listed as 14(1)C-6, then, as we set it up, whatever comes after 14C-5 won't apply. So we just need to reorganize that just a little bit.
Okay, why don't we just read over that, and at the next meeting, we can amend it and pass the third reading and pass the ordinance.
And then under section, or part 18, the animals to be removed from the property, that will take most likely a court order to do so. That classifies as, let's see, first off, violates Fourth Amendment, in my opinion, and it's government outreach on animal matters, so that needs to be taken out, in my opinion.
Okay, we'll look at that also. reading of the code ordinance passes, we'll amend it next meeting and pass the final reading then. Fire hydrant repairs.
Basically, everything has been flow tested, static tested. Like we said at the last meeting, there was one fire hydrant, that was by Randy Brown's, it did not work. That fire hydrant will be in town on Thursday of next week, and hopefully we can have Noah Construction here to replace that hydrant on Friday or early next week. We found one other that we didn't see last time that we inspected the hydrants, and that's the one at the highway barn. Basically, what we're gonna do there is we're gonna, Ferguson Enterprises out of Casper, I'm gonna send them pictures of the ones that we're taking, the top of the hydrant off of Randy's, and see if we can take the top of one off the highway barn, interchange those. It's got a crack in it. It's dripping water, but we need to get it fixed for the simple reason is it will freeze up and bust in the winter.
Any questions?
Yeah, you gonna buy a new one?
New what?
Randy Brown's?
Yeah, it's gonna be here Thursday.
Okay, and you're gonna try to fix this other one
Yeah.
from Randy Brown's?
The one by the park is the
Right.
one by Randy.
Right,
Yeah.
but you're gonna try to fix it with this one
No,
there?
we're going to put a new one in there, take the top off of the old one and put up here
Okay,
and try to repair it that way without.
If it will bolt onto the one that's gonna drip.
Any questions?
Will the fire board approve this, so we can get our fire coverage back?
Really, it's not up to the fire board to approve our fixing of our fire hydrants. We're going to get it fixed, whether or not they approve it. But hopefully, they'll give us our contract back to fight fires in town. That's a subject coming up here a little bit later in the meeting.
Sorry.
No, no problem. Building permit, Barbara Wall.
Yes, I haven't been able to fill out the paper because nobody's been in the office and Julie and I haven't been able to coincide with each other. But I would like to do a building permit for fencing, cause I wanna put permanent fencing in,
Yeah,
so, that's what that is.
yeah. Do we need a diagram, or you wanna just go ahead and pass it, or how do you wanna do it?
Can I ask where all the fencing's going,
We wanna fence in the whole backyard,
but not across the front?
well, we're gonna put some fencing up in front of my
But
front.
only so high.
Well, yeah, it only can go 4 feet according to the
Okay,
ordinance.
I was just wanting to know.
6
what
feet can
you-
go in the back, but 4 feet has to go in the, but that dog area that I have, I do wanna do that at 6 feet just because of bullet. But I wanna do 6 feet on the side there and to the back, and then, all the way in my backyard, my dad's backyard, and then 4 foot in the
More
front.
across the front.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and make a motion to pass Barbara Wall's, permit for her new business.
So we got a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye,
Thank you.
motion passes. Bighorn County Fire Board. You're up.
Yeah, really. Now, you've addressed most of the issues we had. One thing we would like to have is a map of all the fire hydrants and their locations, so that, say, Worland comes down to help us, Basin comes to help, you know, they're not wandering around looking for a fire hydrant.
Right, and I believe that we do have a map.
We do, we just gotta find it.
We'll find it, we'll get you a copy of it.
See, that'd be the issue if the other districts come to help us.
Absolutely, I agree.
That- Where's it at?
I'll make one.
Can I interrupt in this deal?
Yes, sir.
In the hall, down there at the hall, against the east wall, there's foot maps of all the fire hydrants.
There is,
Yep,
in the office?
in the office.
It's
that
got
where our
little
map
dots
went?
where
There's little dots, little red dots everywhere fire
we'll
hydrant.
get you a regular map though.
Yeah. Make it a little more visible.
Okay.
Red dots on a piece of paper.
And
Sometimes
it
they're
will
like
say
big
where
dots.
so-and-so
Okay.
lives or-
And, you said you flow tested these and pressure tested them, right?
Mhm.
Have you got documentation of that?
We do, you know where that, thumb drive is?
Me?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's in the office somewhere.
Well, when you locate that, could you give that to us so we
Yeah.
have it in our records?
Yeah, everything tested, between 500 and 999 gallons per minute. And then our static test on most of them were over 60 pounds.
Okay. Is that permissible, Mr. Chief?
It is. You know, working both the town and the fire district, the only thing this is going to do is give you an opportunity moving forward, if you're able to come to an agreement and do this, is give you the opportunity moving forward to potentially have a ISO reduction. So it may reduce some of your homeowner's insurance down the
That'd be
road,
great.
so.
And that's what we're trying to do, is get insurance where you can at least afford some of it.
Yeah, we lost ours due to it,
Yeah.
so,
We do that, we happen.
yeah. Amen.
And I have brought a contract with me that you can peruse through, and either we can ink it tonight or the next meeting.
I think we peruse through it and get it to you the next meeting.
Okay.
Thank
There's
you.
2 copies, sir. One for you and one for me. Before I leave, I'll sign my part.
We will be doing static tests and flow tests again in the spring. In talking with the state, they said that because we've got no records, that we should have at least 2 of them done in a year and then do 1 each year after that.
Is that right? That's good. That'll generate a.
So can we inform the public tonight that we've got fire protection back or not?
Yes.
Good.
As long as you don't give us any static, you got fire protection.
There you go. Amen.
They don't like no
my
matters.
garbage.
Can I say something, please?
Yes.
Ever since the fire protection thing started, when the board came to you guys, I have been harassed, belittled, and everything over the fire protection, saying that I caused all this. And, there's been a lot of talk, there's been talk from other towns to people in town here, asking why I caused such a ruckus. I didn't do this, I didn't start this, I didn't find out about it until just before you guys did. And I just wanna publicly say that I did not do this to the town. I have been trying to work with the council for the last year to try to get the fire hydrants done. The board came to me and asked me why I hadn't told them yet. Okay, I was scolded a little bit here and there, but I want it to be publicly known, I did not do this, and I would like the harassment and the belittling to stop.
I don't know if anybody up here,
It's been said by multiple people,
well,
and I'm just saying, I just want it to stop. And if you
Well-
hear it again, just ask people to not say it.
You've got fire protection again, so get out of quit.
I hope so, cause I have been harassed.
But the only way we could get your attention is do what we did, and it got your attention.
Well, it should have got the attention of the last council also, Joe.
Pardon?
It should have got the attention of the last council also, so you
Yes, sir.
can't put it on, I mean, we've been in here
It's not
6
all your
months.
fault. I'm not blaming it all on you.
Exactly.
There's enough to go around for everybody to share a piece of it,
See, and we didn't know anything about it till you come to us from the board, so.
you know?
You know, that was the first, you hit us right between the eyes with it.
Got your attention.
Well, we got her done.
That's right. Now
So-
Chris can bring his crew down here and he'll have a fire hydrant to hook up to that works.
Amen.
May I ask you a question, Joe? Is this
Yep.
off the 3 mils, your price here?
It's the same deal it was last year.
Yeah.
Yes,
off the
Shirley
3
said it
mils.
was the 3 mil.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't raise it any.
So we must have really went up in valuation in the past 3 or 4 years,
Yeah.
which is good. Does the council wanna pass this tonight, or do you wanna think about it? I personally think, go ahead and get her done.
Is there anything in there
Did you read it?
that, no,
Here,
Helps if you read it.
from,
No, I haven't.
Yeah, from what I read, it hasn't really changed very much.
Are you serious right now?
So I'll make a motion that we contact the fire.
do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
I'm not-
Well, let's go ahead.
I'll get this resolved.
Hi, hang on a second.
aye,
All those in favor?
aye,
Aye. Aye. Motion passes.
we'll go ahead and sign it, get,
If you'll sign them, I'll sign also, and it'll be done.
Can I have that copy too? Julie, you wanna sign it or?
Well, that's a huge relief for me
Very.
It is.
as a person in town. I was extremely worried, my husband pulled the pump out of the river, and I said, don't you dare put away the hoses from the house, because you gotta start somewhere, so thank you for getting this resolved, everyone, thank you.
And all trucks are running, except for the 6.5. That's a wildland truck anyways. All trucks are running.
Well, we've changed our maintenance program with the trucks. We are now contracted with Florida, and they do all our maintenance work.
that makes it nice.
Yes.
You wanna get them signed and get them in, she'll get you a check.
Okay.
Any other business on the fire? Travis?
I was just wanted to ask about the School Avenue abandonment that was turned over, and I was told to have it surveyed. And, cause there's no record, you have no record of the previous sale. And I was just wondering if we could proceed forward with that.
You know, we probably can, but this board has not had anything to do with it. So we're going to have to investigate and see what's happened and take it from there, give us a month, 45 days, and we'll look into it.
Yeah, that's fair enough, thank you.
This old alley, little street that runs between the Thompson house, Howard's rental, and his house, there used to be a street run through there.
It's doing absolutely nobody any good. Janet?
I just wanna say that, last year sometime, when this came up before, Jerry asked me to kind of look and see if there was any documentation, and there was nothing. I think it was when Bugs was clerk, and
Yeah,
so
I think,
there's nothing.
I don't think the courthouse has any records of it.
No, and I don't know if you guys, unless you guys found something, Judy and Dale found anything when they were going through all those papers, I don't think there's any,
And say, well, I know when he started talking 5, 6 years ago about it, that there, nothing could be found at that time.
Right. So we'll get back with you here, let us discuss it and make sure everything's legal, and we'll go from there.
I appreciate that, thank you.
Mayor's comments. I just like to thank everybody for showing up. It's been nice having people here, doing discussions, so I would like to thank everybody for coming. And that's it. We'll move to public comments. You're not, hang on a second, would you? Did I ask you to give your report?
Nope,
Okay, give it right now, I'll get right back with you.
everything is, so far on the water is looking good.
Okay,
All the lake show is.
good.
But when you get down to him, I won't public comment.
Okay,
That's the reason I got it.
yeah. Go ahead, normally we do this for citizens, but
Okay.
I'm going to stretch it much, go ahead.
My name's Bud Ruffing. I'm the husband of the former clerk. I think everybody knows PSTD is something. And I just kinda wanna question the board of the necessity of a police escort when you fired her. Was that really necessary?
That is in our policy and procedures.
That everybody you fire,
That-
you
No.
take out the
no,
door
we didn't-
with a
we
police
didn't
escort?
fire her, but it
You didn't
is-
fire her.
Huh?
You didn't fire her?
No. You didn't know that?
You did not fire her.
No, we didn't. Didn't you read her resignation in the,
She gave you 2 weeks. You
Yeah.
fired her on spot when she come into work.
that's
You
my.
fired her.
That's my prerogative, and I'm not going to sit here and discuss it, that's personnel issues.
Police escort. That's
Yes,
necessary.
everybody that gets released has a police escort out of here. We've got too much information in that office, that's the way it works.
No.
Anything else?
I hope that anything with her name on it has been cut up like a credit card and never.
Yeah, we
Please
own the
be cut
credit
up.
card, so when we're done.
You own
with
it, but
we'll-
it has her name on it.
Yeah, we'll get rid of it when it's time. Dennis,
When she left the door, it's time.
pardon?
When she left the door, it's time to cut that credit card
No.
out.
Go ahead.
Okay. This paper come out, there's $5,000 from the previous administration, where'd that come from? That come from you, it's in the paper.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Are you talking about the bill that they said came up at, that
Yeah,
was
they
5,000?
said that you said that you had a bill $5,000 from the previous administration.
We
That's
did.
me.
Yeah, there was a bill out there from your administration that hadn't been paid. It was, what did you say, 6 months old?
No, it's from like 2021, we showed it as paid. And it was more on the line of 1,100, I believe. So we contacted them, or Lisa contacted them, and asked them to please research this. Well, she was gonna go back to the banking, because in our books, we showed it as paid. And we hadn't heard from them in all, the whole year that was before that.
There was something that, and I don't know who told me, but it was about the energy labs, that there was a bill that was overdue for over
It was for over a year.
a year.
Yeah, but we hadn't heard from them, and then we looked at their account, we showed that the bill was paid. So
And whose energy?
it
Energy
was-
lab.
Yeah, I believe it's the water test, but
The
energy
water
lab,
test money?
the water
Oh, okay.
testing. When, like, we just got one because they tested 5 different homes in town for lead content. So it's not one we normally do, we normally have
Yeah, okay.
police.
I'm just curious, guys.
Yeah, but it was. we
I
hadn't heard-
apologize,
No,
it
you don't
was
apologize.
brought to me that it was, bill that hadn't been paid for over a year, so I apologize.
Well, when it comes out in the paper, I get a little disturbed.
Well, I get a little disturbed over things myself, so.
I just wanna know.
Any other comments? Go ahead.
I have a question about water bills and late payments, late fees. It's been said in several meetings that people who are late with their water, the water gets shut off. Totally understandable. How do those bills get paid back? Because can we pay towards the account to get it back on, or does it have to be a lump sum all at once?
So we have contracts that we make with people when they have an outstanding bill. If it's past, basically the deposit amount, maybe they're 2 months behind, give them a warning, hey, you need to catch up with this now. Start making some payments on it. Happens again, say, okay, here's a notice. You can have your water shut off end of the week, or you can come in and sign a contract that says, I'm gonna pay my bill every month, and I'm gonna pay $50 towards the overdue bill until it's done.
Okay.
And if I stop doing this, then you have the right to shut my water off. So we have some people in town that get on the contract, pick it up, it's great. And then we also have some that fall off the contract, and after a certain amount of times falling off the contract, you can make payments to, catch up your water, but it's not, just paying a couple $100 isn't gonna get it back when your bill's over $1,000 now.
But when after the water is shut off, it's all shut off. How do you get that account paid back up?
You gotta pay it full. If you get your water shut off.
But you can make payments.
So someone can come in and pay, not get the water turned back on, but just pay as much as they can at a time to get that balance all the way to zero, so they can get their water turned back on.
Absolutely.
It's a
Okay.
$50.
But I think it's $200 to get it
But that's
turned
their
on.
contract, but they're just trying to pay it so they can actually.
Yeah,
have
this
the
is
water
not
turned on.
to this is not to turn the water back on or to keep it from being turned off. This is after it's been turned off, and you have that glaring number of this is how much you owe to get water back. And that was my question, is if you can pay as much as possible, because I mean, if you get your water shut off, where you're gonna come up with $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 to get it back on?
Payments, absolutely.
Okay. So I just wanted to make sure,
Make
kind of.
payments to not get the water turned on, but make payments to take that balance.
As long as it's down to the
Yeah,
zero
take the
balance
balance.
before it's turned back on.
Okay, yeah, that's just what I want, because paying that big chunk is terrifying. So-
We
Every month it still
hate to
incurs
shut
the
people's
91
water off, we don't wanna go without water, but we've got to pay our bills, and if we don't get paid, we can't pay ours, and we've gotta pass the increases on to everybody else in town to
Yeah.
make up for the difference,
Yeah,
so.
totally understand that, but if you get a big bill, you wanna be able to chip away at it until you can
Right,
get it back on.
yeah.
Because-
There's a lot of people that's, went to Leah and got their bills paid in full, so, there's that avenue. I mean, there's been 3 or 4 of them that paid $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, so they paid us off right on.
I'm sorry, just a follow-up, now that you said that, if somebody has somebody or an organization or something like that who wants to pay a piece of a bill to help them get it, maybe it doesn't zero it out, but it takes a chunk, would the town accept that?
Yes, they've done that.
Just want to check out avenues, thank you so much.
Okay. Any other public comments?
Is there any word, I know stuff happened this last month, is there any word on getting the books and stuff for the water and the sewer?
I've been trying, Chris, but with everything else, until we get a clerk, it's kind of on hold.
I understand, I was just wondering
Yeah,
if there was
yeah.
anything that,
And I should've got in contact with you and let you know, but we'll get there, it's just taking a little bit more time.
cause the longer that I wait for the books, the longer that,
Yeah.
I've got no problem doing it, I just need the material in order to do it.
Okay, we'll get something, in fact, I may talk to some different towns and see if they have some books that we could borrow to get you started.
Okay, thank you.
So, any other comments? Executive session.
I don't have anything.
Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I make the motion that we adjourn.
the